welcome back to another session of Longwar. We're up to session number 80. And I'm way off today. In the previous session, we dealt with the entirety of Operation Morbid Priest, a landed transport ship that landed in Mexico. Slowly getting to the time to raid Exalt, but it may not be today because I started a little bit later than expected. Right. Researching propulsion. We had to deal with the abductions immediately. I just want to double check. And we can't use ball. Well, we can use ball in the other mission, I guess. The scout, if there's no additional missions that pop up. And we'll see. For now, let's set up for the abduction because we have to take care of that immediately. Urban close quarters, that's always a fun endeavor. We will take Kyryuke, Komocho, take J, because J's concealment, yeah. I'll take the Corporal Rocketeer on the scout ship. I'm not going to utter the 3 words that always curse that always curse said mission, but we will take them on that one. And Zangar's back. We can maybe take something. Yeah, we'll send Zangar on the scout ship as well. Take our Tandem NG. Cyber Medic Scout Rocket NG. We will take bomb the tank infantry. No, infantry, right? Do we get a gunner back soonish? We get Bison back. I might send Bison on the scouts. Oh, it is a corporal gunner. Yeah, it should be fine. Furies? What are the Furies, maybe? Hmm. Now let's bring ourselves. GLR, extended Meg, bipod. Oh, scope. Remind me, Komocho's the one that's paramedic in dense smoke and mirrors. Jagger had a secondary heart, so I can give him a support item instead of the scout collar for once. Okay, they just have the heart. Cool. Let us provide low profile battle scanner. take the cam grenade. That tied in Gauss rocket launcher. They have shotgun also. They pretty much set on rockets. You have a metric ton of tandem grenades. Scope. And probably a tracker, because I think someone needs it. What? All right, because usually I give this sniper to Castro. That's... Let's be spicy. Give me the combat sounds along with that. I don't have a ranger this team, do I? Don't think so. Guys out. Alright. We're not studying. If we have to leave, we are able to because South Africa. Just making sure in case I do have to run. What hurt us that much? I think if we do this, Brazil loses some panic because we stopped an abduction in the continent. I don't remember that fact. And then that's in Canada. Canada wasn't the one that was in danger, right? Yeah, it was Mexico. I mean, it was US. Anyway, this is a team I'm working with today. This is a team that's going to be sent out to deal with the abduction, so off you guys go. Was I building more Titan, or was it all I was? Yeah, it was all I was making because we're going to be bringing back to the Exalt HQ. All right, head up selling. Good luck.
Visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Oh, this map.
For this one, and we need to get down there fast.
This map in a swarming condition.
We
That's
just received another report of an abduction in progress.
Not
in a
ideal.
densely populated urban center. If we allow the aliens to succeed, it's going to spread panic throughout the area.
Oh, that scared me for a sec.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
I don't like this map on a swarming scenario. Oh, it's me. I work hard. That was Nidadorn. All right, never mind. I thought of something else entirely different. Right. Well, getting with the kidding about saying immediate contact. There's step to our left or step straight ahead. So literally something there. Wait. Literally something there. And there. I swear, if it's sectopods right at the bat, I'm gonna just have to run because there's no real position to hide. Or even have cover to exploit. Alright, go to there. Tell me what the pod is that's over there. Then we'll assess. Oh, F this. F this so much. Double sectopod. Well, that's probably destroy at the very least. Maybe nothing that dangerous, but still F this. We'll stay for the round. I'm not sure what the other pod is. If it's also sectopod, we're just screwed and have to run.
Moving on target location.
Headed there now.
I can't even go there because that's gonna activate the pod. So go to there, I guess.
I'm on it.
I'm on the move.
All I can say is good luck. We're probably gonna run in a second. Yeah, double sectopods. Why game? All right, what's the other pod?
Surveillance de la zone.
Is that it? Okay, is that a duo of seekers? No. I mean, the other pods are more tame. Double sectopods on the right hand side is terrifying. Basic stealth seeker, stalker, demons. I mean, that's a lot more tame than the sectopods, but we also know they're going to be popping up in a second. And also, courtesy of the concealment bug, we know where they're at exactly, so we can probably handle that before we deal with the sectopod. Honestly, the sectoid is probably the more annoying thing because it will have low profile.
He's down. Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
that flank reveal, but that's fine.
Andando.
One of them landed. All right, take the one out that's landed. Or miss.
El disparo no ha dado.
Well, you have shotgun off for a reason. Can't afford to shoot at the one sec dim because that's not make the other pod and cause a problem for me. Your targets are ones that are actually flying because they can evade. Fire for effect.
With pleasure.
Who sees you? All the ones that are flying. Can you see the? But how you to move? Shots are really accurate to begin with.
Copy that.
I was hoping I would let you see something red. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have close encounters with CCS. They may want to run toward me. I could just pump them full of buckshot. So this shouldn't draw. This shouldn't draw the other pod. You're at the Overwatch. I can't do nothing about that. I mean, they are injured. Alternative is a Kameshi on a 71, and I think that might be the fair play because should be able to survive those shots. Take 71 again. No, because that's on percentages, right?
Sea el enemigo sigue vivo.
Okay, they're not playing ball just yet, but that's scary. We activate that, we have to leave because people will die from that.
It's raining death over here.
Of course, you hit a crit. Why would you not?
Missed the target.
Well, JSJ looking effects. I'm honestly tempted to say F this mission and just leave at this point. Just run the restart, just let the abduction happen at this point. Because I can't risk, we would have to clear the entire mission. You know, I'm just gonna do that. I have confidence. My confidence got shaken the moment double sector pods are just lurking in the shadows, blocking what would be an attempt to sidewind these guys. And I think I will. It'll suck panic-wise, but yeah, double sector pods on a map like this, F this.
Good copy. Moving on target. En marcha. I'm on it, Commander.
I've already dealt with 2 nearly back-to-back landed larges. I can settle with losing some. I can settle with having to do a base assault worst case next month because there's already 2 on the table, but we're gone.
We're canning this one.
I'm not even gonna try to mince words. We're not doing it.
Remember,
It shouldn't be significant.
watching.
Yeah. It's fine. I mean, it would have helped Brazil slightly, but I don't think it would have made a difference to keep them off the council. The money would have been nice. Just saying, but yeah, not worth the hassle.
Contact detected.
Great Raider. How's this US join? Yeah, let's not mess around and find out. Send a big gun.
We have eyes on the bandit.
And a dodge module.
Initiating defense
Nearing strike range.
And alright, sure. I'll take that over our mission. That's at least money, so. What was his request? Right, terrible trade. We just sold those off. We don't need scientists. And remembering what I know about flying suits, I will need an additional tiny armor regardless of my intentions. So we will sell. We'll sell a captain. No, we'll sell a couple sectoids. Because in order to build the Archangel, we do need a Titan suit. Bolts back. Gauss gun's done. What does Nigeria want? Are we gone from stasis tanks to surgery tanks? Surgery units. All right. What are my options for Bald? Because we're setting up on the HQ mission. Don't see a reason to fatigue injure him on purpose. Lone Wolf, Spurner, Packmaster, Concealments. We're gonna take advantage of Lone Wolf. Now he's gonna pack it. 56 wheels, pretty good. I'd probably bring him on and maybe Smoke and Mirrors, but that's extra crit damage. Feature mech, sniper mech, Liam. Lux, Dorn, Bison. Actually, no, not Dorn. Bison. Not save Dorn for HQ. Take the hit and run assault. It feels cursed, yet it worked out on one mission, so yeah, sure. Cybernetic Infantry Assault Gunner. Which maximum was I planning to take with me? It was... ideally the Pathfinder Shogun if they are able to at the end of the month. Yeah, so no reason why I shouldn't take voice on that to supervise training mission. Cybernetic Infantry Assault Gunner, Valk. Sanger, because we may be able to actually stun something for once. And a fast Rocketeer, because he somehow got Spurner. Standard Meg. Scope, I guess. Field Surgeon, Smoke and Mirrors, Innate Smoke. Right, they're pretty much just all-rounded infantry. Battle point range were damaged, extra conditioning will have survived for semi-tanking. Oh, you're psi capable. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Overkill for a crash scale, but you never know. I've been proven wrong many times on what is a training mission for these. Look at what Bison had. Yeah, it's been a while because every single time I send people on small missions, they get injured, and Bison was one of them. While targeting heat, tax sense. And then probably the usual gunner stuff afterwards. Sangar, of course, is going to bring the Senum device. Feels weird seeing a Rocketeer that isn't bogged down with rockets because of that sprinter perk. Alright, so our team is probably overkill for a scout, but again, I don't want people to get injured on purpose. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, that checks. I forgot I need a scout to lead the team. Okay, so I have to be hazard because again we need ball for the HQ. This still feels great. This feels like an assault build, but it sort of isn't. Alright, either way, that's the team. Let's move out. Not have a repeat of the abduction, although that was just bad map generation and having to deal with sector on a map like that.
Strike one. Prepare for land.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated
And you know, if it was a singular sector
area.
pod, maybe, but double would have required Ross to handle that. Ross and Rebel, ideally.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike one is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike one is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Immediate contact to our left. Well, our forward left. Remind me, because it's been a while. 5T11. Got it. Yeah, we are really close to them. Let's not activate them turn one, if I can help it.
Running.
DLR can hang back. I don't need them in hard cover.
Solid copy.
And the lack of cover just... Lack of initial cover just seems to be the theme today. So they are there. So I'll watch.
Moving up.
Moving.
Let's do
Go
this.
to there.
Got something over here.
Oh, you're joking, game. Why? I mean, those are solid shots, but why, game? Training mission. I said. It'll be fine, he said. I mean, they're floaters, sure. I just moved the rest of my team, and they're gonna get flanked immediately. I'm pretty sure they're all about to shoot my medic and kill him, but I'm willing to at least see what happens and What are you? You're a raider? Yeah, looks like just a pack of floater zone, but still. Training mission. It's fine. It's never fine. It's like, just throw me a bone and not give me immediate contact on the LZ. That's all I ask, really. Hey, Thorn. Okay, I'll take Floater Brain. I'm happy we didn't somehow fight each other in the Rumble. Also, RNG is a thing today. Ow. Yeah, happy we had to fight each other in the ring. It just wasn't a good day for us, but it happens. Right, it has coming fire because of course it does. Don't worry, it's part of the plan. I was gonna say, if I miss it 84, I'm gonna restart it. I'm honestly trying to remember when was the last time that happened, but I know it happened once. I want to say we accidentally hit each other like once or twice, but it was more along the lines of AI being weird in targeting.
Suppressing.
And yes, somehow Greek Lean was fine. Well, someone's getting shot for sure. I may have to do something risky. I wasn't expecting voice to panic. He didn't miss. All right, run it back. Game, I really can't afford to miss those type of shots. Run and gun. I mean, it's gonna have to work.
On the move.
Game, really. Well, well, no, that Raider's pretty much uncontained, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't really help me, unfortunately. Someone make a point down in a second. Yeah, the obvious choice is commander shotgunner to finish the job. Either run failed me today, and I'm not sure if that's a result in the scout going down. Okay, cool. I could. I'm glad they ran. I'm glad they're having a case of floater ring because they could have easily just killed us. Also murdered us. Hooray.
On the move.
Luckily, Hazard only took armor damage. Thank goodness for Titan suits. And the mech is no longer panicking on a stray shot.
Got it. Moving.
On the move.
Get into cover because you're now a liability, sort of. And reload.
Back online.
Load your gun.
Double tap.
It's there. I'm gonna assume the pod we were about to engage is probably the cyber desk, so I'm just gonna try to reposition if I can.
Aye, aye. Ready to engage.
Other pod, I don't know where. It probably went out to join the Outsiders.
Moving out.
Time to motor.
It's there.
That's affirmative. Rat tat bang.
Hauling ass. Will do. Heading to that location. What the hell was that?
No, of course they're gonna run into us.
Damn it.
This the secrets isn't terrible though, but awkward engagement angle. Of course he hit. At least it's armor damage, but still, I don't like the fact they're hitting 20s and we're missing over 70+%. Gunstar. Gunstar's an Overwatch. It is anti-mech, so that is a concern. And that is the only one you see, which actually is fine, because GLR. If only my Grenadier was in a bad position, because that's actually perfect grenade or rocket angle, which I can't exploit. Well, I'm gonna exploit the fact that they are exposed. So take an 84. And you are gonna hit the other one. How bad is your aim mouse because you got shot? Not terrible. Also, I thought that, I'm thinking of the other side, but I had hull targeting. You don't have that ability, it lets you just heal for free action. Okay, not even gonna try that. You're gonna run Overwatch, I'll open that thing back up for another crit shot. Game, you're killing me here. It's on a 7. Dollar to 17. XOM. Was it counting you getting hit on the gun star? Yeah. Is he gonna open the infirmary? No, but that's all his armor on. Okay, that should take care of the Gunstar. Game again. Oh no, that checks out. They have the one obnoxious ability of absorption fields, I think. No, even with damage control, it is lowball the damage roll to kill it. Well, as far as Jenna Hazard does have hit and run because it's landed. It's a waste of disc corpses, but I'm gonna have to just do what I have to do.
I'm on the move.
Well, it might be south. No matter what, one of them's gonna die because of the splash. Well, if it happens, it happens. Just it'll be.
No longer a threat.
Yeah, well. At least I made it not be two lost disc corpses because of the explosion. Wait, did I keep it? No, railgun's right.
Roger, Dodger.
You need immediate first aid or else you're gonna die. Well, I mean, the scout collar's gonna go off if I don't.
Moving. This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
The help, I'm missing help. The infantry's fine, and they just focus on our mech.
Watch the flanks.
Seeker's doing secret things somewhere. Question is, did that Seeker land next to someone? It's somewhere up in the air, I'm sure. Okay, we're missing our high percentage shots again. I'm not happy about that. Apply hold on the Roomba. Okay, Hollow's been applied labor on the Roomba. Good job. Of course.
Going in for the kill. Moving to designated position.
Thank you. All's been applied. You don't have covering fire, don't you? Just rapid reaction. Because what's gonna happen is the Seeker's gonna come out of stealth and shoot, and I don't have a way to counter that when it comes out of stealth. So you're gonna take those shots. Oh, at least you tagged him. You'll overwatch. And I'm gonna apply soak. I'm pretty sure either they're gonna take a flanking shot on someone or they're gonna go and try to choke our sniper. Something like that. Oh, you have innates. You have the smoke ability perk, right? You're also gonna overwatch then. Or whenever the secret comes out of stealth.
I'm under fire.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the secret's at, actually, honestly.
Missed the target.
Let's do this.
It's killing time.
Arma agotada. Vuelvo al combate.
The problem is with me saying training mission.
I'll get him next time.
Yeah, there's a stealth hug.
They're flanking us.
Really, game.
Missed the target.
I know it sounds like I'm complaining more than usual, but just throw me a bone, please. Thank you.
I'm about to start keeping score.
That was a cheese. A tentacle hug because now do 3 damage. That's probably one more reason why I shouldn't be using the Castro suits at this point. Five, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Flux needs to mech him more than others. Gunner also does have a mech count. They're probably going to use that on the mech. The last thing I want is a mech suit to go down when we need it for Exalt.
Heading there now. This? Oh, it's gonna hurt. I'm on the move.
I saw something for a hot second. Not sure. Might be one of the floaters that came back. This should be providing cover, so you're gonna go to there. Okay, it does it because of reasons.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, there's just the one left. It's not really a significant problem now.
I'm rolling.
Going in for the kill. Got it. Moving.
style points. I also thought he had a laser pistol, but I guess I forgot to give him that. Oh well.
Heading to that location.
Got you. Yep. Alright, should just be the outsiders left. I wasn't expecting to get tags on so many low percentage shots, but again, the XCOM percentages are a thing of mystery sometimes.
Manos a la obra.
It also means we're probably going to try to just capture a outsider, not be super greedy.
Aye, aye, Commander. Back online. Move out.
You are going to patch with the back while you can.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
My mech got shot by shenanigans. My scout got definitely shot by shenanigans. I'll pop for the courts for this month.
On the move.
This ship is which direction? Yep, it's like D-Port has a commander, something like that, called that. It's always relevant, even if the game is not XCOM related, because shenanigans.
Got it. Moving.
Okay, inside. Corriendo. Back online.
It's to my left. Yeah, and the meld's probably gone by now. That's fine. The meld was only a secondary objective. It wasn't our true intention.
Moving out. Moving.
Oh, there's some meld actually. It's probably rooftop meld, given my luck.
Moving to designated position.
Let's do this.
Would that give you an angle to the ship? Sketchy angle, but an angle nonetheless.
I'm on the move.
Heading to that location.
Everyone else has moved.
Solid copy.
I mean, it'll give me an idea of where they are, so just show us prematurely.
Let's have a peek.
Okay, now the angle I'm thinking they're at, we could probably exploit the door that's over there. Yeah,
What was that?
they are somewhere in this vicinity.
Andando.
Rolling out.
I'm not gonna do the one more tile rule and that gets me activated somehow. That activates the outsiders in some form. Why is there? Oh, because I see. Yeah, that checks. There was a mount counter before we had to deal with the disc.
Boy.
Any identifiers? Counter's there. They're around here-ish. Let's say for me to advance voice to there. And the voice is there. Yeah, they're specifically they're like there. So we can definitely exploit the door to our advantage.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It's just gonna take some time for our support to get in position for this.
For it.
Double time.
Good copy. Moving on target.
On the move. Heading there now.
That's gonna have to do as an angle bison. Snipers have to keep on moving now.
Roger, will call.
I thought that build was also gonna come in handy. Happening as it is, it's not gonna really come in handy for our purposes I'm gonna be demonstrating it with.
Heading to that location. On my way.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Mal can actually last that long. I thought it expired like a turn or two ago. So you poke your head. Honestly, that's a better. Yeah, that's a better angle for you.
Position confirmed. Let's do this.
It's like I play this so long, the thoughts of outcomes are just still in my mind somehow. Still gonna need one more turn. I guess while we're waiting.
You hear that? Aye, aye.
Oh, and the reload.
Ready to engage.
Forgot I ran you before reloading your clip.
Good luck, sir.
Well, we're not out of time anymore. So you steady. Steady or watch. Steady. You're fine where how you're at. Alright.
What was that?
So we're just gonna open the door because no one's in a flank position. I want to see how they move before I engage. Let's open it.
I've got a visual.
Yeah, that's a captain, isn't it? That's a command. What? I think commanders are the Uber. I'm surprised that's actually spawned. At least I'm confident in that fact. No, I'm thinking Overlord. So that's level 6. I definitely don't want to get close and personal because it does have CCS on its as an ability.
Copy that.
With the power source, it's at survive now. Sorry, the small question I want to ask before I commit to doing stuff like this.
Eat this.
Did not break the commander's stuff. Of course, you only see the one that doesn't matter at this point. I mean, I could pop another grenade. I'm not sure if that's gonna break cover or not, because it didn't really do much. So that counts as hit and run. Yeah, we can easily just take this out. I'm maybe overthinking it a little bit. Should be able to disable the outsider's gun and go from there. Get a run shot. And you're out.
Hostiles pacified.
You are going to break his gun for a turn.
Take a chill pill.
You are going to act as tap break cover so he doesn't try to run. It may want to try to run regardless, but It'll help it not want to run. Suppress it.
Got him covered.
And you,
All
well,
mission objectives completed.
I was being tactical and then Flux just one tapped it. Oh, so what you're capturing? I thought we needed its gun, but it's a body for feature bases. Oh well. The important thing is no one got injured at a vital point.
We didn't leave anything to chance, and it paid off. Excellent work, Commander.
Has a good promotion. Cool. PCS covering fire and vital points. Executioner is funny, but it doesn't really. It's not really as beneficial. Low profile is probably better. Yeah, low profile. Five floaters, a disc that did not get blown up, 2 drones, and a lot of broken stuff. Yeah, all right. And Deport the second hasn't failed their side test. Oh well. Would have been cool to have a side NG. Do I just turn them back in? Yeah, probably just throw them back in, honestly. Because I do want them to have the slight flashbangs instead of regular ones or whatever support stuff they want. I wonder what I was training them for to begin with. Yeah, probably Mind Fray. I think I need those. See, it's tandem railgun, get scopes. That would be like the earliest we do Exalt's HQ mission. Yeah, I figured there's something was that, but glad it's not pack reduction, but that's pretty much all the cash we were gonna get from their HQ. Well, considering it happened, I'm gonna see about. I'm not gonna bring that to the HQ mission. Yeah, I still wait the days regard because that makes me not fatigue injured people that I'm gonna take. I'm just going to be cutting it close on the council report, honestly. Biscuit has a size skill. I'm gonna throw Ross in there the moment I have a chance to use it to have him on a vital mission, but I can't really do so right now. Leave it be for now. And it has Site Panic. Cool. Do I know if they're gonna get back soon? Just says 2. Fine, I'll throw a hard save then. If we're gonna have to kick in Exalt's door without my initial 2 mechs I want, then we'll just kick the door in early. But I just wish I had a mod that told me like the hours of when they come back, because what I want to do, I'm cutting pretty close. It's a terrible trade. Because, you know, the day after that we recover may be when the council mission, the council report happens, and if that happens, then I'm screwed and have to just load back to that point. Anyway, in the meantime, proportion's finally done. Codename Skynance. After an exhaustive reverse engineering effort by the research team, we now believe it should be possible to mirror the functionality exhibited by the aliens' advanced flight and navigation computers. These systems provide the pilot with definite information well beyond our current avionics package, and will certainly bring us closer to matching alien ships to combat. More importantly, we can expect a massive increase. Reading in advance. Perhaps more importantly, we've successfully integrated our first prototype of the gravity wave drive we modeled after the alien propulsion system. With this mechanism in place, we can expect a massive increase to Firestorm's maximum thrust output compared to our traditional pulse engine interceptors. However, assuming Shannon's team were able to complete the fabrication process, our ship should be every bit as fast and deadly as the alien's own craft. Firestorms are a be-all end-all interceptor upgrade. They are just significantly better. The one thing they don't tell you is the Firestorm is built in a hangar at your home continent, and whoever your most talented person is at HQ at your home continent will just be in the Firestorm. So that's the one thing they don't tell you, but it's fast, it's deadly, it's ours eventually. And this project is just, you get more time to shoot down the ship. What we care about is anti-grav systems. This will let us build flying suits, which is also important. Also our cache. Our cache existed at a time before Exalt took it all. $13 and $24. Okay, so we won't be able to take friendly, which is what I wanted to take. Well, I'm not really sure, honestly, but if he will come back in time. I mean, I did say for the hypothetical question of if we can do Exalt in time. That's also a terrible trade.
Incoming
I did it too late.
trying to sneak around, Commander, but I'm dummy thick. And the
I
clap
did
on
it.
my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I clicked too much. Hey Ross. It has been a while. I may have gone on hiatus a couple times, but we are trying. We're caught in an odd situation of I'm trying to see if I could pass the time. And things are going well. Campaign's been going well, and I would say I'm in a better mood, but Twitch has done some dumb stuff, and I'm sort of having to shuffle exporting older VODs because the VOD update they announced this week is sort of grinding. It's sort of annoying to bypass, but I'm doing fine otherwise. Basically, long story short, you can't make. You have a really strict amount of hours you can upload stuff, and yeah, it's. I want to preserve what I can, but at the end of the day, I have about 1,600, 1,800 hours of footage to try to export, which luckily past me's been diligent on, with highlighting. The annoying part is exporting it all, and it's a challenge. Right. The oddball situation of today is I want to set up for Exalt for next session, possibly, but Glenn Freaky's out of the infirmary within a day, and I have a day for council report to get processed. But so far, I managed to export SMT3, and I'm probably gonna have some stuff unlisted because some of the quality is just really bad. It's pre webcam, pre microphone errors. Some of it is, as well as other sketchiness from the old apartment. But I managed somehow. Throw one more heart save here. Again, an hour's functionality for like when vital stuff like the council report or injuries happening instead of within a day would be really beneficial. So in an hour is when Redshirt comes back. Wait. Yeah, that Redshirt is what we're waiting for. Freaky doesn't comes back too late. So I'm just gonna wait it out. Yeah, VODs are 5 years old. Man, that's a long time. We're gonna be waiting on this screen for a second because it says within the hour. Oh, I'm being dumb. Never mind. I'm being a derp. It's not February 1st yet.
Incoming transmission.
No, I only get. Okay.
Hello, Commander.
We're not gonna accept the results. I just didn't realize it was like on that top of the hour itself. Okay, we just get Flint. And that's all we get. Oh, red shirt. I am sort of curious, what is my oldest thought I have? Probably from the rebalance, maybe. It's top pretty easy from the screen. Yeah, oldest thing I have is Longwar balance, but it's 1.31, which is, I don't know how old that is in relevance to today. So yes, I played Longwar balance. I'm not sure how different it is nowadays, but I've experienced it. I've also experienced the fun that was like the tournament style, which was like oops all second wave options, which, yeah, terrible life choice by everyone that participated. And also, Ross, you're still alive. You're still our ace sniper. We're gonna side train you at some point, just not today. Oh, right. But like me, I'm not sure whether anything of value will be lost with the Great deleting. I mean, I'm sure there's some good stuff somewhere hidden in your VODs. I was at least smart enough to group them together so that it would be easy to export, and it was something I was thinking of like many months in advance, so I just wasn't thinking that I would have to high speed that process immediately. I'm just trying to gauge if we can do Exalt in one go because it's gonna be very busy. We can at least do the fun part of accusing a country and set up for Exalt HQ, but we're not gonna do it this session, I don't think. Warning, ready a country is not harboring Exalt base will cause the country to leave the Exalt project and turn over information to the aliens. Gee, I wonder who it is.
Exalt base location.
That's it, Commander. Based on the compiled intelligence reports, we've confirmed the location of Exalt's primary base. We can launch an assault against the facility on your order.
We know about this months in advance. It's just I sort of had to deal with multiple base assaults, and Exalt was sort of on my back burner. But today, the day has changed. We determined the UK's harboring Exalt base. We can now send a team to assault the base and eliminate Exalt at its source. We're just gonna set up. We're not gonna be launching a mission, but I have an idea of who we're taking with us. Mine is Fraley because Fraley's injured and he's not coming back in time. But we are taking the red shirt. We are taking... And I was hoping to have the Marauders for this, but... I mean, the Marauder does have servos. I don't think our Valk does have that. The Valk would have had the next level. Oh, longevity is going to be more important. Berserker. It would be a crime to not have Van Dorn on this mission. And he also is a bullet wizard. Double snipers, Pathfinder, Marauder, infantry, gunner. Tallywags are officer medic. Of course, we are taking Bald, the best scout. Am I injured? No, Barnes' character is injured. I guess my mind's still not used to the fact that the barracks is actually healed for once. So double snipers, Pathfinder, Marauder mech, infantry, gutter medic, scout, assault. And the Lieutenant Rocketeer, of course. Football or Watch the Man. Probably affable. Let's see, you're in the lighter mech suit. Bruce is in the heavier version. I guess the rest of this I can do off screen because I just want to at least show everyone who the team is going to be, because I don't plan on switching those parts out. We can do the rest of the gearing off screen, but this is going to be the team of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are going to be the 10 individuals that either deal with Exalt or the campaign's just dead, because I am running out of assaults to fend off Exalts. We're broke, and we're not gonna have a better opportunity than we do now to deal with Exalt once and for all. So I'll do also hard save here between sessions. I'll have the entire team of 10 set up and hopefully start early-ish so we can deal with it all in one sitting, for good or bad. Next situation, I have a Mark 1 and a Mark 2 suit. I only have 4 mechs, so a Pathfinder, I have a Valkyrie, a Shogun who's injured still for like another couple hours, and a Pathfinder. At some point, I do want to chop this sniper because he's sort of bad. We've been losing a lot of assaults. We've been really bleeding assaults. You can sort of tell. We have 5 assaults. We had more than that. We had like 7 or 8. We're sort of good talent-wise. Experience-wise, eh. I mean, I still have 5 untrained red shirts. Doing better than we were in October. October, I honestly was losing hope that we would have actual master sergeants at that point. My main hubris has been I've been stalling on armor because I've had other priorities, such as the bases that have been popping up, which, yeah, I may have 2 more bases on the palette and a base assault in March, most likely. Yeah, Geoscape sort of starting to look foodboard pretty fast. I think I only have a spare. No, I have 2. I can install 2 bases, but yeah, there's gonna be at least 3 probably this month. I've given up on Australasia, so sorry, Ross. They went hard on that early. I couldn't really do much to stop it, so yeah. To be fair, my Geoscape luck has been horrific. The aliens may have done 2 infiltrations, if that's an indication of how poorly the initial year was, the initial 6 months. They did an infiltration in June, I think September. It's been 37, 35, and 31 this weekend. They can have Aussie. I mean, they could have my state too, because we're about to go into like the 80s next week, and we're not due for that type of weather until like April or early May-ish. So, same. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it here.